family. I'm so happy once again to see you on this amazing channel. It's not forever that we had taken long without meeting once again and being on this channel. I'm so privileged and humbled whosoever has been on all the episodes of Women of Color. It's been a long time, but here we go. Yeah. What should I tell you? Today it's just an amazing session that I don't want you to just miss every part of it. So tell a friend to tell a friend. Hey mothers out there, we are going to talk about something so interesting. There's an amazing lady here and I don't want you to miss out because it's amazing discovering the strength of a woman. Hi Judith, happy meeting you.
Hi, Highland.
How are you?
Hi, everybody.
I'm so happy to see you. How are you?
I'm good, and I'm very honored that you have me on the show. And I'm really looking forward to, the conversation we have now and everything that we share with the audience now.
That is good. How are you doing? You're looking nice.
Thank you. Yes, I went to the gym this morning, so it's always good when you do something for yourself as a woman.
That is really so good. Did you hear that? We are getting there. So, whoever that is watching quite a long time, I just watched one of your profiles and I'm seeing how the business development is going and your life coaching, a mother, a wife, which is really amazing, to get into all those different aspects of your life. So to someone who is watching there, who is Judith? And they want to know.
Who is Judith? Yes, Judith is a woman with very different facets. So I used to be a professional athlete for 17 years. I did 100-meter hurdles and bobsleigh. I traveled a lot already since I was a child. I traveled a lot. And then I also I love independence, and I've never been employed, so I always did my own thing. I was self-employed as a personal fitness trainer while I was still an athlete. And then I met my husband, who is from the Caribbean, and then I knew, okay, I want to do something online, so I could one day move to Tobago and be locally independent. And and that's how I started, working online. And then 3 years ago I started business coaching, and of course I'm a mother, and lots of different things, different roles and different interests, and so for me it was very difficult to focus on something because I like this, I like that.
I can see fitness into this and this. Sometimes you're like, my focus is here. By the end of it, you're achieving it and you're doing it very well, because I just saw into your profile and one of your business development and your business life coach. All the posts are really amazing. That anyone that is out there and needs an encouragement, I just see much potential in you. It is really, really amazing. So as a mother and still as a business life coach and with your personal development, different things that you're doing, what has been your driving force, something that it keeps you driving? What is, if you can share with people that are out there?
Yes, of course. So I think my main driving force is really independence, and also do what you love, free yourself and not just live a ordinary life where you think okay, my parents raised me to go to school, study, find a man, get a dog,
I can imagine.
buy a house, this normal life, and just have a job because everybody has to have a job. So but that's that's not me. I love to be free and do my own thing and really do what I love, and encourage other women and other moms to do that. So that is really the driving force, every time I see somebody or I talk to even neighbors or friends who are in a still normal life, and I could feel okay, actually they're not quite happy, they would love to do something else, they just don't have the guts to do it. I always like to talk to them and they're okay, why don't you, do one step at a time and try something, and there's nothing you can lose, you can always go back to a job. So just try and follow your passion. So that's my main driving force.
Actually, when you're speaking, I just remembered, to someone out there that has the passion, it starts with a passion. One thing, if I do anything with passion, there's a way it gives you the energy. and most of the times where your energy is, it's where you still get to there. But most of the times I've seen that people are getting into negativity. To a mother out there, she has the passion and she wants to reach a goal, she has that dream, there is that passion that she has, but again she's put back by negativity. What would you tell such a mother? I've just thought about negativity. I think it's something that shouldn't put us down. I come to see that most of the mothers out there, someone says you can't, different words are being said, and they feel they've lost it all, they're down there into a pit. How can one deal with negativity? I know you can.
That's
And
very,
it's happening.
yeah, it's very stressful because it can be very discouraging. Especially like if you're starting something new, like you're starting an online business, for example, where lots of people are like, oh, what are you going to do? What crazy stuff are you going to do? They don't understand, and therefore what I discovered, the most important thing is to have an environment that supports you, like surround yourself with people that understand you, that understand your
There are
crazy
people
dreams.
that are into you. They are part of your dream.
Exactly.
They are giving you that positivity.
Exactly.
They're
They're
embracing
also
it.
like on the same path already, or people who achieve what you still want to achieve. And when you surround yourself with people like that, they uplift you and support you, and they don't judge you because of your crazy dreams. They will like encourage you, like, hey, yeah, go for it, do it.
And you can do it. That is really, really important.
Exactly.
I think you just heard what Judith is trying to say, that going for people who are really telling you can do it, surrounding yourself with that positivity, people who are embracing and accepting you as you are. Yeah, that is really so amazing, Judith. Having dreams that are higher and higher, and how crazy they are. That's how you just said it, and I just loved it. And pushing the negativity away. Sometimes most people, the women or anyone out there, you try to think, how will they say? What will they say if I don't do it? I think you don't have to matter. That as long as you just set your bar high and now put your energy there, I think you can now reach where you want to go. And I was really trying to, if you can share with us.
Yes, of course. Yeah,
As a
that's
mom, and how was it been?
yeah, it's been an exciting journey, I would say. So I already told you a little bit like how I came into online business, and before I started coaching, I started coaching like 3 years ago, and before this I did other online businesses. I tried this and that, and also like to develop a passive income and stuff. But then in 2016, like one company after the other like crashed and was a scam, and they couldn't pay anymore.
It's part of a journey sometimes.
Yes, it is.
Getting up and down and
It is,
ups
yes.
and downs.
And then it went like really like rock bottom, and our son was just 1 year, and then I was like from...
That is your first child? Was it?
Yeah, it was my first child, yeah. So he turns 5 now, and when he was just 1, like from one day to the next I was like without any income, and I really needed to think, okay, the last 2 years were like, okay, everything I built up the last 2 years crashed. So okay, what am I gonna do now? And then I realized, okay, whatever I'm gonna do next, I need to know how to do online marketing properly, so that it can be sustainable. And then I started studying online marketing, and then I realized, like, okay, I really enjoy sharing what I learned to also help other women and other mothers build their online business.
Nice.
Yeah. And then at some point I realized, okay, hey, coaching is really like the how you say in English, like the train through my life. I don't know. In German you say like the red thread through your life, because I was an athlete for 17 years, so I was coached for 17 years, and then I was a personal fitness trainer for 6 years, and then I started business coaching and personal development. So, and I realized, okay, being a coach is really like, I'm meant to be a coach.
You find yourself there. It's
exactly.
making it straight to all you are connecting to. So coaching does it there, and
Exactly.
it defines you.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And also, I love personal development, and that's also like the journey now since I started coaching. First I did it in English for like 1.5
I think I
years.
saw some of your posts and it was really nice. You read and it's whereby someone picks a message and it's really good. I saw one of your posts.
Yeah, I think it's in 2 years I did coaching in English, and then last year October, I decided, okay, I think I want to do it in German. I want to do it in my mother tongue, because expressing yourself in your mother tongue is still a little different than in your second language. Even though I speak English at home every day.
You feel yourself more better.
Yeah, like when you want to share something spontaneously, you don't need to think about, oh shit, what was the word that I want to say now, So then I made the switch, and from scratch I started. I had zero following in German, so I started completely from scratch. And and also now I focus on branding, spirit branding is my new workshop that I'm launching. And I started studying human design, so I could tell exactly, okay, your human design is this, and that means for your marketing, for your branding, for the type of business, for your strategy, I could read through that and tell you exactly, okay, that is how you are supposed to do it, so that you feel happy, that you feel aligned, exactly, and that it can be the most successful. I started studying that, and now intertwine that in my marketing and in my coaching, so I could help my clients, better and build a more aligned business and become more successful.
Wow, that is really, really nice. Because many people are looking for that sense of direction, guiding them and see where they want to be. Many women that are watching me, and maybe someone has, they feel they cannot do it. What that is, any unlocking encouragement that you tell a woman, to show them their ability and strength. Through this Women of Color, we want to tell you that you can do it. Anytime you have to just sit in a place and now discover your strength, okay? Just discover your strength. We are coming back just a minute. It's been a long time, but here we go. Yeah. A woman out there and she's watching, she feels, sometimes the energy where we put it up and where your focus is where you end up being. And what you allow yourself to be into. Maybe your blood, you say, I'm not close to giving up, I'm not this. So someone who is out there and they feel they're into a pit of negativity, they feel they cannot do it, they feel they need that encouragement. How would you speak to someone out there with that challenge of picking up him or herself again? It can be business, it can be, actually let's start with now business-wise, because you have that. Then I think family later. So business-wise, someone is out there, it has been down, and she's still stuck there. No energy that is being given up to, and she really needs to go up. How would you encourage? How would you encourage such a person?
Well, the first thing, if you feel like you're stuck and you don't know what's your next move, the most important thing is to really get that environment. Find somebody, find either a group, find a coach, a mentor, a partner, somebody that you could share your thoughts with and get this encouragement, and then the most important part after that is to get the clarity. And because when you have the clarity of who you are, because that was a big game changer for me. Once I had the clarity, who am I?
Who is Judith? Who is Violet? Me realizing.
Exactly. Because we have so many different roles in life as mother, wife, business coach, and ourselves, and being a daughter and a sister, and also in everything that is going all around us, also in social media. It's so busy and it's so easy to just lose yourself. And discovering who are you in yourself, and I use in my coaching, I use archetypes and I use human design. That helped me so much to discover okay, who am I? And once I had that clarity, then I was because
just actually so
exactly, because I knew the energy I have. And then I also knew, okay, what's the energy that I want to send out? What kind of emotions do I want my followers, my potential soulmate clients to get when they see my images, read my posts? That is, and then from there it's it's just, it's such a game changer,
and you found yourself out there. I think she just spoke something very, very paramount and important, knowing who you are. Have you taken time to know who you are? Sit down and realize, see that potential in you. Because I cannot speak about potential before you realizing the potential that you have, you know. And now we have families, mothers are out there. Sometimes there are a lot of challenges. What would be that, you know, untouching message that you encourage them, that you tell them, you know, people have tried to maybe they've not found mentorship, but a mother is trying out there, a man or someone is into that relationship and they feel like they need maybe an encouragement, you know. I know there are different aspects of life, you know, what we are going through, and sometimes it's a lot that comes in our heads, you know. So what encouragement would you do to them, family-wise, children? Try to talk to your children. Maybe a child is dropping this, you know, different methods of raising a child, and they feel like they are giving up. She's from work, it's not easy to balance here. She's trying to connect here, or a man is going to work again, he's coming back, and things are not connecting.
Yes, and I've experienced that myself, you know. I'm sure like everybody who's a mother and has a business can relate, you know. And, for me, it's like what I figured out, it's when I make the space that I know thinking now is family time, you know, like then to focus on family time, like, you know, thinking about like, okay, now I'm just going out with my kids doing something, and then okay, later, like for example when the kids are in bed, okay, then it's my time to work, you know, or when they are to go to kindergarten, then I have my time, you know.
Scheduling
so, exactly. So really finding like, okay, where's my time? And also very important to find time for yourself.
Hey, finding time for yourself.
Yeah, because that is also something, you know, I'm someone like if I pick up on something and I'm like really passionate about it, then I could just like go, you know, work, just work on it, and then but forget myself. You know, like just because I'm so focused on achieving something that I completely forget myself. And then at some point, you know, you're drained and you know, and you risk like of feeling how you say, like when you lose all your power and you're just overworked and everything, burned out. That was the word I was looking for. Yeah, you know, like burning out. That is the risk that you're taking when you're not like making time for yourself. So.
I know. Really important.
Exactly.
And sometimes we end up pleasing others, not doing even things that please us, we ourselves. I just wanted to ask you something. You know, people see social media, they see business, online marketing, and someone out there, a mother who is trying to pick up herself. You know, can the same time as a mother or a person, any individual out there. Is online marketing sustainable? Can someone out there earn a living through online marketing?
Yes, definitely. So you can build a sustainable online business. Of course, it depends on what kind of business is it that you're building. You know, there must be a market for it. You know, if you're trying to sell koalas in Munich, then it's probably not the best type of business. Yeah, but you know, there must be a market for it. And then what I always say, you need to have a passion for it. I mean, there are people who can do anything, you know, who can sell like rusted nails. I'm not that type of person, you know. I really need to love what I do. And then what's also very important is like this motivation, you know, that you motivate yourself every single day, and that you have this discipline also, you know, because working for somebody else, like being an employee, is different than being your own boss, you know, because all of a sudden you don't need to go to work, you know, there's nobody who's like, hey, you're late, or hey, you need to do this, or you need to do that.
You're the only director.
Yeah, exactly, you know, there's nobody who wants to see your results, you know, what have you done all day. And that is the discipline that you need to develop yourself, you know, really like
you create it your own self and have that discipline.
Yeah, well, I grew, you know, I was an athlete, so I kind of grew up being disciplined, you know. But you know, you need to set your goals, and you need to set like steps. Okay, what's the next step I want to achieve, and what is necessary for that?
What is it?
Exactly, you know, that is the CEO work that you need to do then, and you need to kind of grow into it, you know. And it's always helpful when you have somebody by your side who like walked the path already, who can show you, okay, look, there are pitfalls, and you know, that's a shortcut, and I recommend you do it like this. Or like through what I discovered now, you know, in human design, you can exactly say, okay, you are a person, for you it works best like this, and for the other person it works best like this, you know, like it's not everything works for everybody, you know. So you need to see like, okay, what type of person are you,
and what is working out for you.
Exactly, so that it's best aligned for you, and also that you can put your resources in action and have the best outcome of it. So yeah, these are like a few things that you need to grow into and develop for yourself, and you know, and learn from somebody who have this expertise.
It was really so amazing, and I just wanted to drop those comments, you know, keep us giving us those likes and being together with us. Really, I'm so much humbled to have you. It was really so amazing. You know, we just had a very wonderful session with Judith. You know, she's such an amazing person to, you know, to just go on and read her profile and be on her Facebook. What is your best link? How can someone get to know you? Which one? People who want to know you, you know, what to use on Facebook?
On Facebook, like my personal profile is Judith K. Ritz, and my business page is Judith from Millionaire Rebel Mom. Of course, it's in German, you know, but I'm sure you're gonna link it and you find it. And Facebook is so nice to translate it, so you know, you can also read my posts if you're not, you know, speak in German, so you can also read them in English.
Wow, that is really nice.
Follow me.
It was so nice having you, and I'm so happy, you know, that you have been part of this session. I'm so much happy, you know. Thank you so much for being with us. I thank my audience who has been part of the beginning of the Women of Color until where we are going. One thing I want to tell you that discover your strength was our topic today. Discover your strength. As a woman, start to discover and know where you're supposed to, you know, to be. Once you discover yourself, that is the best of it all. I'm so much happy. Whosoever sent in an email for what challenges, feedback. So I'm so really amazed that people are sharing, like, subscribe, and sending those good comments. Hey, thank you. Bye.